And it goes a little something like.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, we will talk about Chapter 2, Lesson 5, Filipino Traits and Characteristics. So now, let's talk about some of the positive traits of Filipinos. The first one is faith in God. Filipinos may have different religions, but all of them are consistent on having strong bond and faith, and making their faith as a center of their lives. And whatever blessings they receive or bad happenings, they will always keep united to their faith, and they can overcome all of their problems and challenges of life. The second one is close family ties. Filipino value every member of the family, and they tend to keep the bond intact and give importance to the relation, as they also make sure to have quality time or bonding time to their family and relatives by doing gatherings or reunions to keep in touch with each other and to be updated to every individual's lives. Filipinos put in the highest importance family among other things. The third one is welcoming visitors. When a person visits a house, automatically the host greet them with a big smile and very warm welcome. And also, they will prepare food and snacks to the visitors. Filipinos are well known for being hospitable to their visitors and would always make sure that their visitor would go home with full stomach and good mood. The fourth one is obedient and dutiful. In the Filipino culture, the children always respect and do everything what their parents told them and be obedient, and trusting whatever the parents told them and to do everything that they're supposed to do and act, and won't talk back to their parents and just to be obedient. The fifth one is respectful. In the Filipino culture, respect is often observed, not just by younger years but in all ages. They show their respect through saying mano po or getting the hands of the elderly and putting on the forehead of the children as a sign of respect. And they would also say po at opo when answering and communicating to elderly. The sixth one is helpful. Filipinos are mostly helpful to one another and help when they can. The example is bayanihan, helping out neighbor to accomplish the task easily. Also in the times of disaster and calamities, people will do bayanihan to help one another. The seventh one is diligent and patient. Filipinos are hardworking and patient. The fact that they are willing to work even if it is back-breaking type of work, they are still able to do it properly and doing it with patience. Like Filipino farmers, they are patient in cropping their palay and taking good care of it and watering it, and it takes so much time and patience before they can see the result of their hard work. The next one is resourceful and creative. Filipinos are quick learners and can easily think on how to improvise or create something on whatever is available, and they are able to adapt to the situation that is happening around them. Like in this example picture, he managed to create something out of a chair and use it to be able to cross the flooded road. The ninth one is cheerful. Filipinos are cheerful, fun, and also positive thinker. No matter what the circumstances they may face or difficulties, they will always remain cheerful, and it is because of their Filipino spirit and pleasant disposition towards what is happening and thinking positively that there is a solution for their problems. The last positive traits of Filipinos is thrifty and frugal. Filipinos don't like to waste everything since they don't have lots of money and would take good care of their belongings, and also they save money when they are extra money, and they are also careful in spending their money on resources. Now, let's talk about the negative traits of Filipinos. The first one is ningas kogon. It refers to the Filipino cultural trait of enthusiastically starting things but then quickly losing enthusiasm soon after. An example of this is when a person wants to be physically fit. At first, he is very enthusiastic, but the time goes by, he or she loses the passion and confidence to finish its goal. The next one is mañana habit. Living for tomorrow what can be done today. They tend to postpone their actions for a later time, reducing accomplishment. An example of mañana habit is a student have a test tomorrow, but he is not in the mood to study. So he just said he will study later. When the next day comes afternoon, the day of the test, he is not prepared and got 0. So if mañana becomes a habit, it gives you problem or make you in danger. The third one is crab mentality. Filipino who always try to pull down other Filipinos who are succeeding in life and getting ahead of them. It is because they feel insecure and not successful. So to destroy someone's success, they will share wrong information, gossiping, and backstabbing. So crab mentality illustrates how Filipino are selfish and jealous towards other Filipinos who are successful. The next one is colonial mentality. It refers to the attitude that indigenous people feel that they are inferior in some way to their colonizers. Filipino lack of patriotism or active awareness of appreciation towards its country and would prefer to use foreign products and won't support their own creation. Fifth negative traits of Filipino is bahala na, leaving everything to the hands of fate. The mentality of what goes around comes around can also keep us from finding ways out of tough situations. So Filipinos, when they feel helpless, they would say bahala na and simply let the fate dictate what will happen to them. The next one is sore losers. Many times, Filipinos become very competitive and hate losing. At times when we lose, we find a way to get even and would not accept defeat in any competitions, but rather blame others for their incompetence or their opponents or sports official on thinking they are cheated. The last negative traits of Filipinos is lack of discipline. Most Filipinos have this penchant of disregarding the rules in order to prioritize what they want. For example, this photo. Even if there is a notice that they should not throw their trash, but they disregard the notice and still violates it. Another example is Filipinos' poor time management, coming to work late and not following the time rule. So basically, that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching, by the way. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell button down below. Thank you. Goodbye.
You are a farmer and after